You know the exact feeling. It's 11:47 p.m., your phone lights up with an email from your boss, and your stomach immediately drops. Or a colleague flashes you a smile across the conference table, but it never quite reaches their eyes. Your instinct is to brush this off as standard office friction. You tell yourself you're dealing with a difficult personality, or that you're simply overreacting to the pressure of the week. But that persistent sense of dread often has a specific origin. It stems from the Dark Triad, a cluster of personality traits including narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. These toxic patterns target your brain chemistry with surgical precision, engineering the very anxiety you're feeling. Surviving these encounters starts with recognizing that these behaviors follow a specific, predictable sequence, a program that relies entirely on your participation. A Dark Triad personality operates on a single objective: establishing absolute psychological dominance over their environment and the people in it. To build dominance, they meticulously chart an emotional map, testing for vulnerable points. Every compliment or passive-aggressive criticism acts as a tactical ping, probing your defenses. When you react, you provide the exact data points to lock that psychological framework into place. The manipulator extracts behavioral data from your reaction to an insult, valuing that information far more than the insult itself. Once your emotional map is drawn, the operator deploys a tactic known as intermittent reinforcement. This involves subjecting you to psychological whiplash, cycling between intense validation and sharp, inexplicable devaluation. In a healthy brain, predictable feedback creates a steady baseline of dopamine stability. Unpredictable outcomes disrupt this system, forcing your neurochemistry into extreme spikes and crashes. These massive surges don't generate pleasure. They trap you in a spinning loop of high-grade anxiety. This keeps you perpetually off balance. You find yourself chasing the next hit of praise, living in constant terror of the sudden drop into criticism. By utilizing your own biology, the manipulator has effectively locked you inside a neurochemical hamster wheel to ensure your constant compliance. When you realize you're trapped in this cycle, your biological instinct tells you to fight back. You want to explain your position, defend your work, or finally express your anger. Going on the offensive is a critical error. Emotional resistance is still an emotional reaction. By arguing or crying, you are simply handing them fresh data to update your psychological map. In this system, your distress and your attempts to appease the manipulator look identical. Every emotional response serves the person running the program. Breaking the loop requires the mirror defense, becoming aggressively unmovable. You absorb their praise and their manufactured crises identically. You respond without emotion, without mounting a defense, and without launching an attack. Withdrawing your reactions starves the manipulator of their required fuel. Without your data feeding the machine, the dopamine loop breaks. That blackout of emotional information wipes their map clean. They are left blind, unable to navigate your psychology. Power over a manipulator comes from becoming a flat, unyielding mirror that reflects their behavior back onto its source.